Hello everybody, it's SushiAttack. I'm here with a second episode of Capture the Flag Tips, where I'm going to be giving you more tips for improving your Capture the Flag game in Call of Duty Black Ops. I am aware that Modern Warfare 3 is coming out fairly shortly, November 3rd right now as I'm recording this, my birthday. Thanks a lot for wishing me a happy birthday if you did. If you didn't, what the hell is wrong with you? Anyway. Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. I'm pretty stoked about that. Expect some Capture the Flag videos on that one. Capture the Flag tips. I will be playing tons of Capture the Flag on that one. Hopefully, if I can get into a lobby. I know Modern Warfare 2 only has like 200 people playing it at any given time, but I digress. I will be playing Capture the Flag. Anyway, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Kayon. He's improving his Capture the Flag game. Well, actually, just his Call of Duty game in general. Just want to let you know personally, Can, that you're doing pretty good at Call of Duty. I could see you becoming even better in the future. Right now, you're doing fairly decent. You're coming out pretty even. I can see you becoming like a player who goes like 25 and 15, even though that's not like a phenomenal score like 42 and 1 or anything like that. I can see you getting scores like that and getting a couple captures, maybe even a couple returns if you were playing Capture the Flag. I could see you being a very, very positive, objective player. So just wanted to let you know that you're doing pretty good. Keep up the good work. Keep practicing. Hopefully we can play again soon. But now back to Capture the Flag tips. Tip number 1. When you're securing the flag, note which side your team is on. I will make sure to let you know that this tip is probably a very important tip for those of you who are trying to capture flags and go for Marathon Pro or whatever you're trying to do. If you note what side your team is on, you can just always remember that the enemy is most likely not going to be spawning on that side. That doesn't mean that they 100% won't, but there is always that chance that you will be able to go through that area unscathed. Your teammates will have your back. Whether they're looking at you or not, they'll be having it by preventing them from spawning on that side. This tip will go along with another tip I have later, but tip number 2: when a teammate is killed right after they grab the flag and you're sitting there waiting to grab it, don't grab it and run the same direction that they just got killed. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen a player do this, not only to see their teammate with the flag get killed, in return have the enemy flag returned, but you also get killed because you ran into the same direction that they were shooting you from. If you grab that flag again, they're going to be expecting you to come that way. This tip also coincides with another tip I have later on in the list, but I just want to let you know, if a teammate dies grabbing the flag and it gets returned, don't go the same direction, especially if it's 5 seconds later. The guy is still going to be there. You can count on it. I will bet 80% of people who do that die. I bet you there's also an 80% chance that guy is still there. Don't risk it. Go a different way. This is a very good tip for all of you guys who are trying to run flags or defend, or this could go for any player playing Capture the Flag. Unconventional means unexpected. If you have the flag and you're going to be hiding in a bush that everybody else hides in when they have the flag, expect to be found fairly shortly. Hide in an unpopular area or an unorthodox area. This will prevent them from finding you as fast if you don't have Ghost. Unless they had a Blackbird up, you would be pretty safe there. Hide in an unorthodox area. If you're defend in an odd area. Don't defend it where everybody else defends. They're going to be expecting you there. They throw grenades there. If you hide in an area where if you defend in an area where people don't normally defend, most players aren't going to know how to get you out of that area. They're not going to know where to throw a grenade or how to bounce a grenade off the wall. They're not going to be expecting you there. These kinds of areas are going to be good areas for you to defend your flag and to keep the enemy from grabbing it. Also, if you take their flag and you're running a flag, go through an unconventional route. If you always go the same route and you see everybody's always taking the same route, especially when your teammates get killed in the same area you're trying to run the flag. Go through an unpopular or a more unknown area of the map. This will get the flag out safely. Most people won't know how to catch you. Most people won't understand like a cutoff route where you're taking the flag. Just trust me on this. Try taking unorthodox, but play an unorthodox game where they're not going to expect you. Remember, unconventional equals unexpected. The next tip really only applies to Black Ops. Since I know Modern Warfare 3, well, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Modern Warfare 3 won't have any decoy grenades. Most people are going to think of decoy grenades as absolutely trashy equipment. Why would you want to replace your flash or stun grenades with decoys? Because they make the same sounds. They have the sound of the Python, they have the sound of an FNFAL, and they have the sound of an Uzi. And I mean, most people aren't tricked by decoys, but I will tell you how do people trick people with the decoys. All right, ready? Are you ready for this tip with the decoys? They don't work normally, but you can get them to work they're absolutely beautiful if you can get them to work correctly. Use them with your guns that are silenced as you're about to kill someone. Throw it in the complete opposite direction you are and shoot them and kill them. Most players, the average player does not look at their kill feed, even though they should, so they're not going to be paying attention to what kind of gun you kill them with. If you kill them at the same time that decoy goes off, it's going to make it a little bit more believable. What works even better is if you're actually using one of those guns to kill somebody with when you throw that decoy. If you notice that you throw your decoy and it's a Python, pull out your Python and shoot them. If you're one out of 3,000 players who uses the FNFAL, go ahead, equip that FNFAL with a decoy grenade and throw it and then shoot them. Shoot the crap out of them. They're not going to know what hit them. If you're using the Uzi, the one Black Ops player who plays Black Ops, if you're using the Uzi, decoys are the way you should go. They work very well. They even work with unsilenced guns too. If you're using the FAMAS and you throw a decoy right as you're about to kill somebody, if they're not using a mic, most players aren't going to be paying attention to where the noise came from, because I don't know about you, but I sound horror. If I'm getting shot at by an unsilenced gun, not only am I looking at the map, I'm listening for it. So if you're using an unsilenced gun, most conventional players aren't going to be listening to where it came from. It's going to be one or the other. If you throw a decoy, it's going to be either the decoy or you. You have to use these correctly. Don't just throw them. Don't just throw them. Nobody's going to fall for that. Especially if there's no enemies around. They're not going to fall for it. So, my next tip. For all you elite sniping kids out there. If you aren't getting 3 kills per minute, throw away the sniper rifle, choose a different class. You're not helping your team, and you're probably going negative. I'm gonna probably throw out a guesstimate percentage out there. I'm gonna say about, let's say 60% of players that I play with that are using the sniper rifle. Not 60% of players are using the sniper rifles, but the 60% that are using sniper rifles are either barely going positive or they're negative. There's only a few exceptions where sniping would be alright, but for the majority of capture the flag, just leave out the sniping. Unless you can be getting 3 kills per minute without dying, go ahead and use the sniper rifle if you want. If you can do that, use the sniper rifle. But if you can't, throw it away, pick something else. You need to help your team out. Unless you're that complete douchebag who has disregard for everybody else and is trying to lone wolf it and trying to get elite sniper montages for YouTube. Just stay away from sniper rifles, please, for the love of the team. My last and final tip: complement a good defense with a better offense. If you notice the enemy team has all 5 or 6 of their players defending their flag, there's no need for you to have 4 people guarding your flag, because there's nobody coming for it. if they have 5 guys guarding their flag, bring 5 guys to attack. Because you really don't have to worry about somebody overwhelming your flag guard. There's only going to be 1 guy. And even if he does get past that defense, if you have 5 guys out, there's an even bigger chance that he's going to run into one of you. If they have a heavy defense, throw a heavy offense back at them. If they're throwing 3 guys at you, keep 3 guys to defend. If they're throwing 5 guys at you, keep 5 guys to defend. Complement a good offense with a good defense. Complement a good defense with a good offense. There's just no need for that extra defense if they're not sending anybody. Last, play to your class strength. I can't say this enough. If you're running Ghost, try to help out your flag carriers. Don't camp, unless you're really set up for a defense class. There's really no need unless you have nobody defending. Stay back and defend. If you have flak jacket, feel free to assault. Get rid of enemy claymores that are ahead of your team. Using scavenger. What I like to do with scavenger is I like to be the middleman. Basically, kind of like a flag guard, flag warden. If you stay more to the sides on the map with scavenger, and you kill guys who grabbed your flag if your defense is down. Scavenger's a really weird perk to use in Capture the Flag. There's a multitude of uses for it. It's kind of like that wild card. It can kind of count for anything. Just because you have... All it really does is give you ammo. I mean, it doesn't really have any worldwide use to your team. It's kind of hard to fit a scavenger in there. But if you're using scavenger, I mean, I found it useful to either stay at the sides of the maps and catch your flag if it gets taken. Or another thing I like to do with scavenger is if I notice one of my teammates is low on ammo, I put on the scavenger with a extended mag FAMAS. If they have sleight of hand, sometimes I put 2 attachments on there. Maybe an extended mags with a red dot or extended mags with a silencer. They get complete ammo and I kill myself right in front of them so they can pick up the gun. It's a good way to support your team. I know it hurts your KDR for the game, but Capture the Flag's not about KDR. It's about your captures, your defends, how you play the game. So I mean, if you need to help your defense out, they're running low on ammo, not running scavenger. Give it to them. That's one good thing. I mean, if you're running hardline is a very good perk for defending, just because you're getting your kill streaks faster. Because you never know if you're only going to be sending 1 guy. You can get your kill streaks faster. You can help support your runners from your flag, especially if you're using your defending your flag defending kill streaks. You can help your flag runners and then help yourself as well. Ghost, I always recommend Ghost for capturing the flag, grabbing it, even lightweight. If you're running lightweight, you always want to have a Ghost with you. Use your perk strengths. Usually you don't want somebody running for the flag if they don't have sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is very crucial for running the flag. Harden's pretty good for defending. Sleight of hand's pretty much universal. It's good for everything. Warlord is good for people who are running the scavenger. Those are pretty much the only useful ones. I mean, you could use steady aim if you wanted to assault, but you don't get that fast reload, and I mean, why wouldn't you aim anyway? It really just depends on your other classes. Marathon, obviously, for capturing flags, don't camp with Marathon. That's just wasting a team. That's just wasting a perk. If you're gonna defend, use Ninja, Second Chance, or Hacker. I mean, you can look across the map, see if there's any enemy equipment over there. Let your team know. Play to your perk strengths. It'll be your best bet. But those are my Capture the Flag tips for you. I'll probably have another part coming out. This video's coming to an end. But if you like what you saw, I get a really good final kill right here. Start coming up the pull out my napalm. I start getting shot at. Jump off the ladder. Ladders come, jump out, lay down, kill him. Yes, up the ladder. Well, if you enjoyed this video, rate, comment, subscribe, give it a like, add to your favorites. It makes me feel good. I like it when people do that. It makes it all worth it for me, even though I probably know you're not listening, but it's awesome. I'll also include at the end of this video my ghillie suit Halloween video. Me scaring trick-or-treaters in my ghillie suit. Just one reaction was probably the funniest. But like that too if you like it. And see you guys later. Bye!